fun. One puff of smoke gives me a touch of hope. On the real, this is the realest I ever wrote. Hotel reservations on the way. We have a champagne situation. Pretty baby, toast to me. Toast to the local DJs. Toast to me. Toast to the bartenders. Toast to me. Toast to the decorators. Toast to me. Toast to the player circle. Every time I walk in the room, they see me levitating. Consider this as a way to say.
Sure, but I feel like my biggest influence was Martin, cause he, man, the way he moved on that TV show, like, you know, I'm the man, I'm the man, Gina, I'm the man, and just like had his boys with him, like working at a radio station, just electrified energy, and it was like, yeah, I want to be like that. I want to be that dude. I feel like I'm Martin, Tommy, and Cole sometimes.
That's funny.
Because being tall like Tommy, but I got a job. Cole be like, having these epiphanies that actually be scaring the group sometimes. Like, oh, but you the oddball, and you live with your mom. Like, what's going on? But, you know, everyone's allowed a contribution into the conversation, and Cole always finds a way to get the last word in. And that's how I be talking to my friends. But Martin's energy, his like the machismo of wanting to make his woman proud and make his mom proud and just make people respect them, like, and his house. It's that energy that made me, you know, organize all of my quirkiness into being somebody that, you know, that can make it in the world.
But it seems like it was rooted in family, and I feel like sometimes when you grow up, you know, sort of stepping into that entertainer role for the family, it breeds in you like a certain authenticity that's different. Because
outside sources will make it seem like that's not important, but as long as you remember what you were brought up on, you will always have a unique and original voice.
Right.
Like, if you know that the church is an important launch pad for your career, don't stop listening to gospel music just because you do music full time, which you're not a fan anymore. Like, I can't act like I never listened to Kurt Franklin and was like, oh, this makes me want to move. And producers like that and songwriters like him and I can't even say his name, but you know, I believe I can fly. You know. I don't want his name to make it on this documentary, but like, it's definitely songwriters like that elevated us to want to be more than just, you know, just the regular average Joe. And that's why I always open up a line saying, this ain't your average every day. Like, this is an experience. And that's what I promote. That's what I sell. An experience.
Yourself. Make some noise for yourself. Oh, rewind. Da 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 da. Do me right, treat me well, hold me tight, make me ill, fill my soul, take my hand, said I wanna be your lover man, darling, 'cause when the day is finally turned on, I'm coming home to you. You know it to be true. Be my wings, help me fly. So when I don't feel bad, baby, I need you. used to make me cry. Just me kind. Understand. Said I wanna be your love man, darling. 'Cause when the day is finally done, I'm coming home to you. You know it to be true. I let the crowd say, oh, oh, oh. Let the crowd say, oh, oh, oh. Let the crowd say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Let the crowd say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Now. When I say the vibe is here, everybody say the vibe is here. When I say the vibe is here, let me hear you say the vibe is here. Now when I say the vibe is here, everybody say the vibe is here. The vibe is here. The vibe is here. Keep alive. Till I'm old and gray. Say be my wife. Let's be the day. Have my child. Ain't got no plan. Said I wanna be your lover man, darling. 'Cause when the day is finally done, 'cause when the day is finally done, 'cause when the day is finally done, I'm coming home to you. You know it to be true. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, 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 ah. Oh.
And the more I dove into that realm of thinking, the more music started coming in. I remember the exact day when I wrote Shooting Stars. That was the first song I wrote on guitar. I came back home. I was in at Oakview Middle School. And I think I had a battle. I think I had my first battle, and I don't know if I won. I just finally got tired of hearing the kids behind me rapping, and I just joined in and said some stuff. And it's like, I don't know if it was impressive or whatever, but I had the bug. It was like, yeah, I'm a rapper now. I showed them what I could do. I ain't have nothing to say, but I showed them what I could do. I think the line I was saying was something along the lines of steak. I eat you like your steak and potatoes, and it's like that evolved into the song that I wrote called Radio Man. Originally, I recorded that track with my brother, but I just had to evolve that song some more to make it mine. You know what I'm saying? Because you be having so many people say, you should do this, you should do that. And it's like, how do I make this mine so I can take this with me everywhere I go? So it's like, yeah, the more lyrics that I organized and collected, the more songs started coming out. So yeah, my first time freestyling on the school bus, I wanted to write a song, and I sat down in front of my computer, played every instrumental that I could get off of LimeWire, and because there was no YouTube at the time, it was like LimeWire and I forget the other one. Napster, yeah. Napster had beats too, and yeah. And then I had friends that would like burn mixtapes for me because they believed in like the energy that I was bringing as a MC. So yeah, rapping over instrumentals, rapping over hood instrumentals, and cats wanting to sell me Fruity Loops, and I'm like, I ain't buying a loop. I'm not buying a loop from you. Like, I'd rather make it myself. So I was the only cat at the school that was bringing instruments, and then I wouldn't always be welcome because they thought I was bringing guns to school, like in a big guitar bag. It's like, what you got in a rifle? And then they open it and see it's like, oh, it's a guitar. Sorry. Like, that'd be the most embarrassing day of my life when they tell me to, could you step into the office, like, checking my bag, and I was like, oh, I thought the dog smelled something on you. Like, I'm like, man, like, this is crazy. Thank you.
Thank you, Colin.
Thank you for making me feel like a criminal today. Like, I feel dangerous now. Bands that I wanted to join at the time, like, in high school, like, never let me join because they thought I was just, I don't know. Like, because I was a rapper, they was like, oh, this is more than just pressing buttons. We actually playing, like, chords. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, my goal was just to be better. Just be better, best all around. Like, I don't just rap. I also do this. I also do that. So versatility has always been my weapon. My imagination and versatility is my main weapon. It's like, not everything I said made sense, but the conviction and passion that I pushed behind it was an experience.
So it's you versus you?
Yeah, basically. It's like me versus the doubts. I swear there's been rhymes that I wrote that I put into a book, like just collected it all, just baked all the energy into a notebook, and then one day it's just mysteriously disappear. I'm like, where did it go? Like, I was in detention 1 minute with it. Sorry, I was in detention a lot. for said rhyme book, yes, I was in detention a lot. Lunch detention mainly. But yeah, it just up and disappear. And the main people that was doubting me, be saying what I wrote down one day. Like somebody stole my shit. Somebody stole my mojo. Yeah, somebody stole my mojo.
That sounds like a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, man, and that's how it started out. Like, high school always felt like a Zach and Cody moment. Right. Like, oh man, I put so much into it. Where is it now? And then somebody's like using it or using the swag or saying the slang, and it's like, man. But the more I researched, the more it just kept changing for me. It's like I opened myself up to more books. My mom told me that, they're going around saying like the only way to get over on black men is to put it in the book. And I was like, wow, that's terrible, because I love books. I have a library card and everything. Like, and that's the knowledge that I want to pass on to aspiring artists. Is like, it's not hard. You start out with a composition notebook, get a massive amount of pens, get a library card, and get to work. Like, they will give you the knowledge. All you got to do is ask for it. Like from DVDs to CDs to manuscripts. Like, and I've read everything from philosophy books to poetry to limericks. Like I was a limerick loving dude. Like, I was like, y'all. The old English limericks, the stuff that I knew I wasn't supposed to be reading, like, that'd be the funniest stuff in the world. And then I found out about like lyric books from artists that you wouldn't think would have a lyric book. Like Eminem has a whole compilation of songs that he wrote in Angry Blonde. Like, I read that, I'm like, ooh, I ain't supposed to be reading this. Mm-hmm. But I am. Outkast has a book, Hey Ya, based on like how they produced every album up to now, you know. You know, it was like Stank. I found out that Hey Ya was actually a song that Andre was going to release on Stank on You. And they said no. It's too upbeat. We need some more hood stuff. And then when they did the double album, he was like, let's try this one more time with Feeling. It became a #1 hit. So you can't give up on the demos. And that's why I'm not against songs that sound like they still need work, because that could be the sound. Like, it might need some tweaking. Take the reverb out and all this other technical stuff that I had to learn when I went to Full Sail. And it's like, nah, man, it's not about the being perfect all the time. Like, the feeling is more important. It's like, let's just play with it. Let's be kids again, you know?
Honoring the exploration of self.
That's right. Because you was a fan first. You done got so big in your head. I wrote 10 songs. Like, but you remember you wasn't dancing like Michael Jackson when you were 6. So, right. So let's not act like we're like too snobbish to listen to other genres of music. Listen to people who are just starting out. Right. You know, be curious.
Finna rock this evening. What part of that are you sonically not receiving? No turning back the clock, cause what we drop is hot enough to keep the block from freezing. Please believe me, yeah. We finna rock this evening. What part of that are you sonically not receiving? No turning back the clock, cause what we drop is hot enough to keep the block from freezing. Please believe me. Amazing how a pen and paper kept me more employed. Don't be annoyed by that statement, because this ain't employed to make you bring me up in conversations and avoid noticing what I do to melodies when I record. This is the moment you've been waiting for, ain't it? Aggressive sword swinging like we in the Middle Ages. The favorite's mating wanna know if my love is contagious. I'm in the maze reciting letters together to let her hair down. Airing out every track that comes my way like it's my enemy. Attempting to leave my entire history a mystery. This here to me is unacceptable. Direction must be given to the ignorant that couldn't make sense of what makes my instrument wanna speak louder from a place of spiritual realism. Still triggered by the beast within us all. The animal call, setting off every trap existing to put it into what you've been missing. Yeah, we finna rock this evening. What part of that are you sonically not receiving? No turning back the clock, cause what we drop is hot enough to keep the block from freezing. Please believe me, yeah. We finna rock this evening. What part of that are you sonically not receiving? No turning back the clock, cause what we drop is hot enough to keep the block from freezing. Please believe me. Overstanding is a dying art. Let's let that sink in. Cease fire as I ride the soundbar. My fault, I didn't know that it was my job to save a slot from personal affairs. Please interrupt if I'm being way too abrupt. The corrupt officials dismiss you cause they wanna get fair. Proving to other scribes is the only way to get bread. And the smokers, you said that we could trust the news given. But after laughter, then comes the tears. Good business now. Look at the witnesses who once was filled with hatred. Took a lot to put them on the spot. Times are changing. Shaking foundations of what they thought was impossible. Shouting into whatever devices to end the crisis. Might this be a twist of another written chapter? Allow this to tunnel through to get your master blasters. Vibrating to the soundtrack that's hitting you on every level, you know. Hope that you're enjoying the show.
Oh, Shel Silverstein. That is the artist that I really want to bring up. Okay. The Giving Tree. You remember that book?
Yes, I do.
That book came with an audio CD. I've never seen, that was my first time ever seeing that. I'm trying to make my own version of that. Like, we're working on it. I got to work out the characters and everything, but please believe Purple Kloud will have a children's book before he's 36. I'm 34 now, so the ball is rolling. Like, we getting to work on it. Remember you saw this here. Like, Purple Kloud is working on a children's book. We're going to do it Shel Silverstein style. It's going to be inspiring, and young ears will be able to listen to the audio book and read along with it. It's gonna have music and everything to it. Like that's the element I want to bring to the table. That's my contribution to the kids. Every contribution is necessary, but just when young ears are involved, you gotta have some class. You just gotta carry yourself different. And I'm like I said, I'm 34. I'm kind of trying to walk into, you know, my maturity as a musician. You know, like I still have a heart of a child and the inspiration to want to, you know, slap box with my childlike wonder sometimes. But it's like the more features that I do, the more recording that I do, I think about, wow, like one day I'm gonna be a dad. I want to be a dad. Like one of the artists that I worked with, Planet Asia. Shout out to Planet Asia in Fresno, California. He said this line that stuck with me all through my adulthood. He said, "I don't give a fuck about you being a killer because I'm a father." And it's like that's a philosophy. That's his own planet right there. Right. You can walk around and be a killer, and that's just your one track mind. You're like, yeah, man, bust a cap, you gotta blow you away. But you have no idea what a man is willing to do for his family.
Giving energy.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you might be a killer, but you better not touch mine. You don't disrespect my queen, don't disrespect my kids, definitely don't disrespect my parents. Like, it's it's Wild West after that. It's like Silverado. It's wasn't a Pale Rider after that. Yeah. Like you don't disrespect the fam.
Brighter tomorrow today. All this self deposits because I got the knowledge to take. My pain to turn it into power, making $9 an hour, watching other dreamers cower from the destiny given. My soul mission is a hit you inside of spirit with this one. Ain't no subliminal distance. I call it like I see it on yellow pages printed in bold letters. This is for the go-getters. You lose them all better. I'm on my Denzel, making Washington sizzle on bills by honing my skills, by honing my will without any guilt. Crashing through bitterness, no one living in my eyes, just flew in the wilderness. I heard that life is hard while walking the boulevard. They don't believe we're stars, but we shine brighter, but our dreams are not too far, too far. I heard that life is hard while walking the boulevard. They don't believe we're stars, but we shine brighter, but our dreams are not too far, too far. I heard that life is hard while walking the boulevard, cause they don't believe we're stars, but we shine brighter, but our dreams are not too far, too far. I heard that life is hard while walking the boulevard, cause they don't believe we're stars, but we shine brighter, but our dreams are not too far, too far.
What are some of your favorite moments over these past couple of years?
My favorite moments is when I'm able to connect with the audience to tears. Because people need to cry. And I know I may seem like I'm like Mr. Emotional, like everyone just hug each other. But I didn't cry after my mom died until I wrote Rose Gold. Like, that's scary. That scared me. Like, it would be me going to Dad's house and hanging out with my sister, hanging out with my brother-in-law, and watching movies and laughing. And when it got nighttime, everybody sleep, I would walk over here and figure out, why haven't I cried yet? Like, I'm here for them. Like, I had to make the call. Like, you would think I would be the one that's really just, oh, God. But it was until I wrote Rose Gold is when I just couldn't just hold it in. It's just spilled out. That was the solidifying. Yes, she's gone, but she's not gone. And that's the song that connects with everybody. They don't have to know who my mom was, but they know what she meant to me.
I think I told you after I first heard you like perform that. I was like, I thank you. I was like, yo, thank you for like giving, because you you're always giving a part of yourself in what you create, you know? Yeah. But with that in particular, like, you gave a true, like, from the depths part of yourself, you know?
And I didn't get the big head. Granddaddy always say, don't get the big head after you hear compliments like that. It's like, oh yeah, my magnum opus. But that is my magnum opus. But at the same time, or I didn't feel this type of way because I wrote more songs than that. Like, no, just appreciate that you did something. You made a contribution to the industry that could change, like, to make people feel better about what this life can throw at you. Loss will always elevate you. You gain more with loss. You got more room now. Like, you got more room to achieve dreams. You got more room to make them proud. Like, if you didn't know that you made them proud, please know they're proud of you. And they want you to continue taking care of yourself, taking care of each other, and being the family that you're proud of.
It's been so long since I heard you laughing. Oh, I would give anything to hold you in my arms again. And when I'm on the road chasing my dreams and passions, I'm asking God to deliver me so that my new life can begin. It's harder every time I look into my cellular phone. And it gets even harder every time I realize that you're never coming home. For sure, family members all around reminding me that I gotta be strong. That's why I'm singing this song, 'cause I wanna let the whole world know. After all the rain, after all the thunder, I keep a rose gold soul, mama's favorite color, yeah. Throughout all my days, I can't help but wonder, are the angels dancing in heaven, yeah, wearing mama's favorite color. I'm missing all of our conversations, the ones that had molded me into the man I am today. And even though you're gone, I can still feel your spirit, pushing and motivating me to keep those stormy clouds away. It gets harder every time when I'm standing in the kitchen all alone. And it gets even harder every time when I can't see your smile no more. For sure, family members all around telling me that I gotta carry on. That's why I'm singing this song, 'cause I wanna let the whole world know. After all the rain, after all the thunder, I keep a rose gold soul, mama's favorite color, yeah. Throughout all my days, I can't help but wonder, are the angels dancing in heaven, yeah, wearing mama's favorite color, yeah. After all the rain, after all the thunder, I keep a rose gold soul, mama's favorite color. Throughout all my days, I can't help but wonder, are the angels dancing in heaven, yeah, wearing mama's favorite favorite color. Rose gold, 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 mama's favorite color.
It's just different.
Yeah, 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 oh, yeah, 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 oh, oh, PK all day, chemistry, y'all. Blossom out the jungle with bundles, my budget big bones. Fuchsia looping herbs to make the words more monumental. Leaning in the instrumental, genuinely feeling well. Headed back into the lab with a brand new story to tell. Clean as hell with the delivery, as if I was my own Paul Bearer, sharing the terrible news with various crews. Boo-hooing about the moments missing past accomplishments, but I'm still not convinced that this is how it is. Too much to document. I'm coming from a place that's opposite from what you're used to hearing. Approaching the beat with a king's confidence when I do the lyrics. Blooming like Catullus when she puts on red lipstick. Treat her vagina like I'm at my favorite diner. Here's my meal ticket. Here with the quickness when scarf out her lies. She knows that I don't like surprises, but the way that she disguises my reality makes me want to despise it just a little bit less. She likes it when I help unbutton her dress. Now we're relieving the stress that was building over daytime. Running from the troubles that bubble soon as the baseline. I'd introduce me to a passion pit of lasting wisdom. She's forever different than the other victim showing symptoms of affection. My love cup is pointed in her direction. X-Boss the spot, she's the treasure that I shall cherish until my final days have laid me down to rest. But I'm making no promises that I'll be able to fulfill every request. Can you keep a secret? I told her yes, but I really meant no, because all I wanna do is tell the whole wide world about you. I'm just a rapper in love. I'm just a really dope rapper in love. She asked me, can you keep a secret? I told her yes, but I really meant no, because all I wanna do is tell the whole wide world about you. I'm just a rapper in love. I'm just a really dope rapper in love. We walking in our excellence, uniting effortless under conditions meant to leave us deafened, but that ain't enough to question this feeling that's so refreshing to my essence. You my beautiful star, shining the brightest, tried to fight it, but then I got charged by your fire, baby. I stay promoting your perfection, and every line mysterious is your complexion. Can't handle the look that you give me with